It's been nearly 25 years since a Toledo woman was found dead inside her apartment. The case was never solved, and her family members have spent a large portion of their lives waiting for answers. I-Team reporter Christina Williams shares their plea for justice in Case Files.
This is a case that we featured just a few weeks ago. Carla Bailey was found stabbed and beaten to death inside of her apartment back in the year 2000. After our story aired, the family reached out, and Carla's aunt is sharing what she remembers from that day with the hopes that the public attention could help solve the case.
I said, "She dead." He said, "You can't come over."
Friday afternoon, January 21st, 2000. After 2 days without contact, the family of Carla Bailey calls for help, asking someone to check her apartment. Lavon Rayford was there that day.
We were there when the police got there, and so she was sitting there right inside the house, propped up against the wall. There was blood everywhere. When I say everywhere, everywhere. All the furniture and everything, the walls was just a bloody mess, yes.
When police arrived to the apartment on Martin Lane in central Toledo, they found 37-year-old Carla Bailey dead. The Lucas County coroner said she was stabbed multiple times and also beaten. Her death was ruled a homicide.
She was a sweet person, give you anything, do anything for you. But like everybody else, she had her downside and stuff like that, yes.
The family members say Carla used drugs and lived alone, but called daily to check in. In the dead of winter, no one had heard from her, and her landline was constantly busy. That's when they knew something wasn't right. Rayford spent more than a decade working with detectives, but nearly 25 years later, the family is still without answers.
Definitely want some answers, yes. Well, she was done badly.
Rayford says her niece told a friend she was cooking for someone during the last phone call that she made, but who Carla was with that evening remains a mystery. Toledo police say the case is cold and the files are in the basement. To this day, there's still a plea for answers on the Ohio Attorney General's website, with the hopes that this case could be solved.
You know, all the cold cases they're doing now, that gives you a lot of hope, for me anyway. Maybe they finally will discover who did it, yes. Maybe somebody will come forward. Somebody knows something.
If you have any information related to the case of Carla Bailey, you can call or text Crime Stopper. That number is 419-255-1111. And if you have an unsolved case that needs attention, all you have to do is email me, casefiles@13abc.com. Reporting for the I-Team, Christina Williams, 13 Action News.